Hey, what's up? I am Ara, aka I Eat Zebra, and welcome back to the channel. Season 10 of American Horror Story Double Feature is getting ready to wrap Part 1, Red Tide. And with the finale of Part 1 coming up so soon, I had a few thoughts on what we may be able to expect, as well as some questions that definitely need to be answered. So, let's get to it. Looking at the preview for next week's episode, we see that the Gardner baby is missing in action. So, what's the deal with that? Personally, I believe that Belle found someone to kind of take TB Karen's job where she left off and simply just kidnap their baby, and is using it as a hostage. Most likely working with the chemist in this matter, seeing as things are getting out of control, especially with Alma being one of the people that have taken the pills, Doris's recent transformation, as well as the sheriff being killed by Alma, and they are in the middle of doing damage control. So I believe that the Gardner child is going to be used as collateral in the meantime to make sure they are on their best behavior. With that being said, I don't believe the baby's being held by Belle, because obviously Belle's gonna make that baby a snack. So I believe the chemist is probably the one holding the baby hostage. It seems like the chemist gave Harry and Alma an ultimatum of them to stop taking the pills. Obviously, Alma is not having that, and she calls her father a coward. However, I believe Harry is going to do what he can to protect baby Eli. However, let's be honest, it's American Horror Story. That is not going to go well at all, and somebody is going to cave in, and my money is on it being Alma. Do see a confrontation clearly taking place, but the pale people looks like they are infiltrating Belle's household, so that's very interesting, seeing as normally they stay away from Belle, like she has some type of protection against them. So I'm wondering if maybe they are working with someone in order to get revenge, or they're taking orders from somebody else. But the question is, who is that somebody? I think that we are going to see the showdown that we have been looking forward to, which would be the chemist team, which is the chemist, Belle Noire, and Austin, as well as, I believe, Holden and Lark will kind of remain neutral, but if push came to shove, they would most likely fall into the same team as the chemist, as seeing as they're no longer in, that's the person who is supplying them with the pills, so they're going to want to keep her around and do whatever makes her happy. And the opposing team obviously being the new people, which are Harry Gardner, Alma, and Ursula. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe Ursula is going to have some type of hidden agenda or some type of secret plan to get the pale people to turn on Belle. Her name is Ursula, like the sea witch from Little Mermaid. And looking at a lot of Ryan Murphy's early promotional posts, there were things with mermaids on it, so who knows, maybe Ursula is some type of secret siren or something like that. Well, we don't have much time to figure it out, so I'm just going to throw whatever I think out there, because we'll wait to see. Speaking of things coming out of the ocean, we do see in the trailer that a fisherman off the coast does seem to be retrieving a body. We do not know whose it is. Moments before, we do see a clip of TB Karen from last week's episode where she seemingly committed, anyways, not sure if I can use that word, don't want to get demonetized, but yeah, she goes and Romeo and Juliet's herself into the ocean. So I personally believe she, did go through with it. I do not, however, think that is her body. I believe that body belongs to the sheriff, because one of the biggest unanswered questions is, why is nobody looking for the sheriff? No one's come asking for the sheriff. We have not heard a single peep of follow-up regarding the sheriff. And a sheriff can't just go missing in a small town like that without somebody coming around and asking questions. And with the preview, we do see another female law enforcement officer who I believe is holding a press conference. And I believe it's in regards to the body being discovered, obviously positively being identified as the sheriff, seeing as she says that everybody in the town seems to be hiding something. Could that be just in regards to the sheriff's murder, or could that possibly be to all the mysterious deaths that have been happening in the area? Well, again, gonna have to wait to see. So a few questions that I feel like need to be answered, at least for me to be satisfied, is what's the deal with Lyme disease? Like, seriously, they mentioned it so many times at the beginning of the season. Like, Doris mentioned it almost every episode she appeared in. So, what is the deal? Someone did point out in the comments in one of my previous videos the similarities between the effects of Lyme disease and the side effects of the pill. So, it could be possible that is one of the ingredients within it. Or quite possibly, maybe Lyme disease helps cure the side effects. If you're a pale one, maybe it helps cure you in some weird way, and maybe Doris eating that rabbit will, find a way to get back to normal. Doubt it. I really do. Wishful thinking, I guess, but I don't know. Ryan Murphy, please figure it out. What's up with Lyme disease? I need to know. You need to answer this question. My other big burning question is the chemist. Is she telling the truth about truly working for the government? It does make sense, seeing as part 2 seems to deal with a lot of U.S. military intervention with aliens, some Area 51, Project Blue Book type of thing going on there. So maybe she is telling the truth, and if so, does this connect to aliens? What is the connection between the chemist, the aliens, this pill? She's just really fishy, and I don't know. I just don't believe her. And last season, Donna Chambers was the character that Angelica Ross played, who also was lying about her identity. So maybe there is something to that. Well, what do you all think? Do you think we'll get the answers to some of our questions, like what the deal is with Lyme disease, and does it really even matter the whole time? What's in the black pill? Is the chemist actually who she says she is? And who do you guys think is going to actually survive and make it out alive? Me personally, I think, as much as I don't want her to because she creeps me out, I do think Alma might actually survive the whole thing, but that's obviously to be seen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to join us every Wednesday live after the episode on me and my bestie Gray Areas channel for our live after shows. You could find a link for the most recent episode in the description down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. See you next time. Bye.